Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. You don't know what I'm talking about. Really? For real? Are you being for real?
Yeah.
You look a bit tired. What's going on, Alex? Talk to me, baby.
Well,
I'm
you
happy.
forced me out early up this morning. So,
Aw, come on. Well, if you're watching this episode of Toon Talkers, by the way, yeah, just simply the best show ever. And you're asking why Alexander Stolson looks so dead, and tired. Well, that's potentially because a music video for my new release, Shut It, Forget and Move On, is already out. They can watch on all platforms. Not all platforms, what I'm talking about, YouTube. But the song you can listen to all the... Oh my God. It's contagious. I got the Alexander virus.
wow.
Stalison virus.
Wow, you're calling a virus up after me.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow.
So speaking of legacy, haha. Well, hold on a second. So that's not the first thing that is named after you. That's not the first thing that's named after you.
What's the...
Pulling off Stalison.
Oh.
Okay, so basically, guys, I love telling people about pulling off Stalison. So if you are, or you, if there's someone that you see or know that's playing something, and they're screwing up the most important, the most famous part of the song, that's called pulling off Stalison. Like making a mistake on a thing that's like you cannot afford making a mistake. Like, you know, like playing ABBA in a wrong key, or like not playing the riff, or like screwing up Red Hot Chili Peppers. What was the song we did? Californication or something like that. Or not, or forgetting every single time that there's this goddamn guitar solo in "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John. Like, that's pulling off Stalison. I'll try to look for clips to send you so you can. Are you good?
I'm not gonna put that in.
I'll upload it separately again. I'll upload separately from him. Guys, here's the videos of pulling off Stalison. But you'd be like, Shukhrat, hold on. Are you being serious? You just casually mentioned this show, the best show ever. In reality, guys, nothing's casual about this show. Yes, you are watching 34th. I'm not going to do this thing this episode. Screw that. Yes, you are watching. You are actually watching the 34th
If you had any doubts.
episode. Yes, exactly. You are watching 34th episode of the best show on this planet that is called... Alex, how's it called? You doing it alone.
Toon Talkers!
Toon Talkers, everybody! Hello! You shut up. This is us. My name is Shukhrat. This is Alex. This is the best show ever, Toon Talkers. Yes. And one more time. Yes. Don't give me that long sigh. This is the best show ever, and we are back. That was can you censor that? Can you censor what I just did? Because that's really inappropriate. Just like censor that. Yes, I'm full of energy. You know why I'm full of energy? I'm not even gonna ask you how you doing. I'm not.
That's how full of energy he is.
I am full of energy because we are listening a song that was suggested by our wonderful viewer, by you guys. One of our incredible subscribers suggested this song, this band. And I'm so happy that we're doing this because we haven't done that in a while, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
and especially with the type of song we're listening to as well.
Exactly. And I think this is our first ever Japanese act. First ever Japanese act. Well, if you have watched Toon Talkers before, you know my relationship with Japanese culture. If you're not, first of all, if you're not housekeeping, we are doing a special episode when we're doing Alexander Stolison Calves Reveal.
Oh, come on. You don't need to say this every single episode.
When we reach 10,000 subscribers, by the end of the year, we're going to do Alexander Stolison Calves Reveal as well as the day in the life of Alexander Stolison. If you're asking, who is on earth is Alexander Stalison? Well, it's this guy. Well, it's this beauty. Well, it's this the man, the myth, the legend. And you do not want to miss that. You do not want to miss those calves because it's the calves of gods. And Alexander Stalison is the owner of the voice of gods, voice of angels. He is not human made. He was sent from heaven here for you to be blessed, for you to bless your eyes, your ears, and everything. This is Alexander Stalison.
Well, people are gonna be like unsubscribed by the point we reach 10,000.
That's why we're
never gonna reach that because
I'm gonna turn off your mic. I'm just gonna turn off your mic. I'm just gonna turn off your mic. You keep saying that, but because I have all the control, that's why we're asking you to share, to subscribe, to like, to comment because calves revealed. But back to my thing about Japanese culture. I love Japanese culture. I love Japanese fusion. I'm a jazz trained musician. Japanese fusion is one of the things for me as well. I absolutely love Japanese pop music of 2000s-ish. 2010s probably better. And I just cannot spend a week without at least one city pop song. And for those who don't know, city pop is something that's usually called Japanese music from the Japanese pop music from the 80s and 90s because they were trying to mimic Western music, Western influenced music, and those are pure bangers. You know, I played some of the stuff on the gatherings.
Yeah,
it's good stuff. But the artist, it's not an artist, it's a band, as I said. Like I said, that we're listening to is called Band-Maid. All I know about them is that they're from Japan. They're from Japan, and they're dressed as maids, but I don't know what kind of music they do. So that's like a kind of a wild card situation. Yeah. We'll see what we're gonna get. Anything you want to add, Alex?
No, I'm just very, very curious this time what we're gonna be, because I have no idea at all.
Neither me nor it happened 3 times. Alex picked the song for today. That was a little like me trying to kind of, hint to him to pick more songs for the episodes because he never does the homework. And I'm just carrying this thing on my shoulders. Well, we are listening to Okay, I'm going to say it again. Buckle up. No, you're not doing this episode?
No,
Thank God. Well, guys, be ready. We are listening to Band-Maid, and the song is called Alone. Here we go. Okay.
traveling.
I need a break. I need a break after this.
Wow.
First of all, thank you to BM4 Life for suggesting this. And before we say anything, can we just listen to this again? Where is that bit? The fact that after that first riff is that flanger, that's should we just give a rating and just go with like wrap out
That's
here?
it, that's it.
Like, what do you want us to say? That is incredible. That is amazing. That it's just you see why I love Japanese music. Like that's one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons why I love Japanese music so much.
So yeah, that is very no.
It's
So cool. I didn't initially.
You
I
didn't
don't know. I don't know what I expected. Yeah. I don't know.
It's just perfect. I don't want to say it's perfect blend, but it's just this song has like perfect traits or one of the best things from different genres. So like it's proggy, it's pretty rocky, it's relatively pop. Like, vocals are pretty clean as well, pop produced vocals ish. I would say up front, very nice, forward, right? It's proggy with because of the guitar tones and stuff. The bass is just like your classic fusion, like not a fusion, like pop rock type of picked bass. But all the runs, it's just then the drums with the double kick, especially at the end, like
Yeah. Well, like it really kind of for my I associate I kind of we're thinking of from the like the main riff and a bit of the verse, and especially the ending with when that double kick came in. That really reminds me of that kind of Bullet for My Valentine Trivium kind of metal scene.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I would agree. Like, yeah,
which I was kind of a bit into in my early teens.
Yeah,
not as much. But then
is that where the knees came from?
No.
No, where knees?
I don't know where
for
the
those
knees
for
came
those
from.
who don't know, but if you're day one, you know what I'm talking about. Alexander Stolison's infamous knees is this.
These knees are making a bit much of an appearance now. These past episodes.
Well, I'm gonna stop doing this the second you get on that chair and do it yourself. I'll stop doing this.
It needs to come natural. I can't like reenact it. It needs to happen naturally in the moment. I can't. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So you just need to come see us live one time, and then it'll happen.
We'll let you know, but everything else in the description.
So to continue, but then from that, it kind of. So I was expecting, I don't know, from that intro and everything, I expected some kind of screamo vocal. Yeah. But then it turns more into like an anime. The chorus more like an anime rocky intro tune,
which is just your
in a way.
typical Japanese stuff, pop rock stuff.
Yeah. So
I
it's a
thought
bit
it's gonna
different
be
turn.
heavy vocals as well.
Yeah. So a bit different turn than I initially expected, but I really like that. It really still fit well together. Like it
100%.
was
100%
all the way through a really, really solid song.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Like, I mean, the bass runs and everything.
Yeah.
It did like verses. It sound picked.
Yeah.
Do you think the runs they're so clean? If it's still picked, how on earth you making it sound so consistent and like as if it's like you just like plucked?
I feel like
Finger rock,
that
basically.
at least
You think
feels
those?
more natural to be finger picked.
But
Yeah, but
if it's just picked, it's just wow,
that is
wow.
interesting. So
It's
yeah,
like the tonal control, and by tonal control in this case, it's just the obviously with I don't like you would be probably the one to talk about this more than me, but like yeah, electric instruments, electric guitar, electric bass, heavily related on amps. You're gonna use pedals or digital stuff, but tone is always gonna be here. Like here's the tone, how softly you play, how hard you pick, what you get out of it. So like that's what I mean by tone, like control of over the instrument with your hands. Like
Yeah.
that's just unbelievable control. Everything is performed so well. Drums are so clean. Oh my god. Everything from tuning of the drum kit to the choices that were made when played. When the double kick was used, how? I mean, obviously with the ending, it's the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Which is it's just so good. Like
this is so like so yeah.
like it's so good. It's well recorded. It's like it's compressed the way I like it. It gives you it has that color, it has that saturation, it has that punch, but yet it still sounds really natural. Like you're not losing the essence of a kit.
Mm.
And oh god, I just hope, hope that it's not meaty, it's not triggered stuff. Otherwise, I'd be really, really upset. Well, the song came out a while ago. There is a high chance of back then, still, especially as far as I'm concerned, Japanese artists, acts, they really into like the authenticity,
Yeah.
especially like 10 years ago, like mid 10, 2000, 2010s.
I reckon there's a high chance of
It
there
being
potentially
over-
being like triggers more than like samples. But
that's what I'm
especially
trying
for
to
the
understand.
kick maybe.
Like,
But it sounds like
it does sound like a real kick. Like
yeah.
you just like well mic'd, like really nice,
yeah.
good boundary mic, maybe inside of the kick, maybe next to the hole, maybe one sub. I don't also it doesn't sound too subby to me.
No, it's very punchy.
Like I know how to make that sound. I've recorded drums many times and I got similar sound many times on many occasions. I just like it's just like you know what with like in this day and age, like because everyone is still like using the cross
Yeah.
stuff. It's just I don't know. I just hope this is real.
Yeah.
Please give the real stuff. Give the jobs to engineers and not like a Splice sample. Nothing against Splice, but yeah, it's just so good. And I think it's no doubt it's a big shred.
Yeah.
It's no doubt it's a big shred, big on our Tune Talker scale, big shred, good shred, decent shred, meh shred. This is undoubtedly. This is undoubtedly.
I think for me, I'm still gonna put it on good, to be honest. Yeah. Because even though it's a solid song, solid playing, solid performing, whatever, it's just I don't know. Like we're back to the personally, the music doesn't necessarily hit me as much. It's a solid tune, don't get me wrong, but like as we were saying, shred is already a good standard. So, yeah. I don't like that look.
We'll listen, we don't judge. Okay. I love you. I absolutely respect your opinion. I support your opinion. You're my friend, and I'll always love you, regardless of stupidity that comes out of your mouth occasionally.
Wow.
Kidding. Of course, it's all objective and subjective. I mean, but yeah, makes sense. I see where you come from. Like, with also, I feel like for this kind of sound, you have higher standards yourself.
Yeah.
You would have higher standards because, especially at the beginning, they teased you personally with soundscapes that hit you harder than pop stuff that you hate. I'm kidding. He doesn't hate pop stuff. So I see where you come from. I'm personally, maybe I'm also like, I'm just really like the Japanese culture and Japanese music overall, and that's already for me amazing.
Yeah.
Because like, not compared to other stuff, but like in some relations to other stuff, for me, it's already a big shred.
Yeah.
But yeah, here it comes. Guys, do you agree with our opinions? Do you think that's a big shred? Or do you think it's a good shred? Or maybe you think it's a decent shred and we should stop this idiocracy and go listen to John Mayer, right?
Or do you think, as you said, it is a big shred and you think we should listen more to this kind of stuff? Let us know.
Yeah, put down in the comments what you want us to listen to. Again, one more time, BM4 Live. Thank you very much for suggesting this song, this this band. Thank you very much. It's incredible. They have their own aesthetics going on. I'd love to, again, I don't know much about the band. I'm going to do some reading afterwards because this is a quite old song. Came out like, 9-10 years ago. I hope they do stuff now. I hope they're doing well. I hope they're doing better, crazy, and yada, yada, yada. But apart from that, just some housekeeping. Don't forget, 10,000 subscribers. Calves reveal, as well as the day in the lab of Alexander Stalison. Music video, please. He edited it. He did some editing on, not some. He did editing on it.
Dude, I filmed it as well.
He filmed it. He edited it. And if you're interested in the cover of the song, the cover thingy, he took pictures as well. Show some love, please. To Try to Forget Him Alone, link in the description. But you just watched 34th episode of the best show on planet called
Talkers.